Welcome to Tango Tips with Mika. Today, I want to talk about Hollywood, about jazz. I want to talk about Osvaldo Fresedo. Fresedo is the one who brought the tango from the poor neighborhoods to the Salon of the Rich. He's the one who made people dream of the cinema of the 30s and 40s, of Hollywood, of Ginger Rogers and Fred Astaire. A world where everything is shining and beautiful and sweet. So, let's have a look at Fresedo's style. What is his music like? 1. Romantic. Fresedo's style is very romantic. And there are 2 points where we can see exactly why. The singers and the lyrics. Usually in tango, as you know, the lyrics are heartbroken, about suffering, pain. Whereas in Fresedo's songs, it's all very light. This is one of the reasons why he was the preferred tango composer of the high society as well. Lightness, romance, something to entertain. Fresedo gives a lot of protagonism to the violins, and there are lots of solo parts played by the violins. This makes his music very melodic, very soft, very romantic. 2. Swing. Fresedo's music has a lot of swing. Actually, he defined his music like jazz argentino, Argentine jazz, when he was on tour in the US. Normally in tango, the rhythm is played by the piano, is marked by the piano, yes? Fresedo, however, uses the contrabass and percussion, which is never used in tango, but in jazz. The piano has a very particular role also in Fresedo's style. The piano has a lot of embellishments, and it reminds us a bit of Di Sarli, but with more swing. Actually, Di Sarli was one of Fresedo's pianists in one of his orchestras, so he learned a lot from Fresedo, and he took a lot from his style also, as you might notice. So you see, there's a lot of sugar in his music and a lot of jazz as well. Let's have a look at the melody in Fresedo's music. Of course, his songs are very melodic, yes, but he uses not only the melodia cantabile, which is like when we sing, but he uses a lot the melodia staccato, which means tick, 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 tick. Let's have a look at how he uses this element and how it gives a lot of swing to his style. This song is called Cordobesita, the girl from Córdoba. Now let's get moving. How can we express this musical style with our body while dancing? You will recognize a lot of elements we've already analyzed for D'Arienzo and Di Sarli, but we will use them differently. So let's get started. 1. Cross and tap. To dance the melodia staccato, we need to use small steps. And the best form for this is the cross. Okay? So, of course, it depends on what your partner leads you. But in this case, we have a lot of options. We are very rhythmical and have a lot of swing also in the movement, right? We have to use the metatars and lift the heel a little bit, okay? If we use the whole foot, there's no swing at all in the movement, right? So lift the heel, okay? Tick, 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 and tap the floor with your feet. Now it's very important that we don't jump, right? It's not taka 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 tak. Yeah? No. We stay on the ground. We go into the ground. But in contrast to D'Arienzo, where we were using our feet very sharply, in this case it's more light. It is more soft. It's just like a tap. Taka 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 tak. Now, we can use the cross in several directions, yes? Back and forth. Ticky, 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 tick. Ticky, 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 tick. To the side. Ticky, 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 tick. Or turning. Ticky, 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 ticky. Yes? Patito. Let's talk again about the patito. And for those of you who don't know the patito, please have a look at my first tango tip. Super important, okay? Now, the patito is perfect for the tapping, okay? Not only the cross, but also the patito. Now, we close our ankles and use the inside part of our metatars, okay? Ticky, 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 tick. Tick, 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 tick. 3, air. Of course, it's not all staccato. So we have a lot of parts where it's very melodic. In these parts, we have to put the heel of our supporting leg into the ground, touch the ground with the inside part of our free foot to give it air, okay? The melody has to have air, it has to have time, control, yes, and softness in our free foot. So relax the ankle, touch the ground with the inside part of your foot, and please put the heel into the ground of your supporting leg. Yes, this is the anchor you have to throw to have the control of time and movement. Yes? So this is the opposite of the staccato, right? It's where the singer enters all the violence, yes? Like Linda Cordobesita. Yes, so we sing with our feet. For embellishments, we have 2 options in Fresedo. We have the rhythmical ones and the melodical ones. Yes, the staccato and the cantabile, the singing. So when we have our knees crossed, one knee behind the other, we are in the perfect position to do the rhythmical embellishments, yes? Already, we can tap, tick, 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 tick. Or in the patito, tick, 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 tick. Yes, a little tap is already the perfect embellishment for Fresedo. But of course, you can also use the bigger ones, like the boleo in front, or the pique. By the way, you have a tip for each embellishment. So the Lil Boleo and the Pique. Just check out my other tango tips. For the melodical embellishments, we can use the same one I've been showing you for the sarli, which was caressing your leg. Yes, so I cross, my inside part of my foot touches the ground, my foot goes towards the ground, I caress my leg, go to the other side, caress my leg to go down. Yes? Very sensual, very melodical, very nice. But since there's so much jazz in this music, we can change also to embellishing with the heel. Yes, instead of the inside part of my foot, I use the heel. For example, for the lapis, yes, this one, I can use the heel. Also, the time is very slow when the melody kicks in, yes? So show your feet. Take the time to make your feet beautiful, to touch with them, to feel with them, and to show the beauty of your feet, yes? Remember, we are talking about Hollywood. 5, embrace. So when we talk about romance, we have to talk about the embrace, of course. So when we listen to this romantic music, we cannot embrace our partner with the same attitude as we do when we listen to Pugliese, yes? This drama, the passion. It's not at all the same when we dance fresedo. So it has a lightness and a tenderness in his music, which we have to express with our body as well. So make your hands soft, feel with them, relax your elbows to be able to embrace without grabbing the other one, yes? Everything is sweet, light, yes? So make yourself, your chest, your hands soft to be able to feel, okay? Now, put on some fresedo and try out this beautiful feeling of Hollywood and swing. I hope you've enjoyed this tango tip. If you want to receive the next tips as soon as they get out, subscribe to our website. And you will not only receive a free lesson, but also information about our magical ladies tango trips to Buenos Aires with Christian and me. We hope you will join us, but you will receive all the information by mail if you subscribe. Now you can also find us on Instagram, YouTube and Facebook. And of course help us by liking, sharing and commenting. Let me know which orchestra you want me to talk about next. I have a favorite in mind, but maybe you have a different one to suggest. So comment below and see you next time.